Hello and welcome to Stay Focused Tarot. I hope you guys having a beautiful day. I hope you guys going after whatever it is that you want in life, okay? The kind of reading that I'm gonna be doing today is working on your shadow self, your shadow side, okay? Shadow work. Shadow work. And that's the kind of reading this is today. And I'm going to start with Leo, okay? So what is it that Leo needs to work on? Okay. It's all about shadow work, Leo. So let's see what we get. And once again, I thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you turn your notification on so you can get notified when I put my readings out. And just know, whenever you find my reading, you find my reading right on time. And this reading here is for Leo. And it's all about shadow work. Okay, what is it that Leo needs to work on? Okay, it say you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turn off. Okay, you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turn off. Okay, this is something that you guys need to work on, Leo. Okay, sometimes you guys can be very difficult. And that is something that some of you guys need to work on, okay? Some of you guys may have an anger problem, and you guys need to work on that. Gemini, put that down. Put it down. Excuse me, Leo. I'm talking to my little puppy's name, Gemini. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but he doing too much right now. I'm telling you, he busy. But yeah, Leo, this is something that you guys most definitely need to work on because it's hard for you guys to stay in a relationship because at times you can be too difficult to handle. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. This is what the card's saying. This is something that you need to work on. And that's a big turnoff, Leo. So let me pull some cards on this and see what it's telling us, Leo. Okay? Okay, you guys have the King of Swords. You guys have the Queen of Cups. And you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, here's the thing, Leo. Listen. Sometimes you can come off too arrogant, okay, with this King of Swords here. You can be too demanding at times, okay? That is part of the things that make it too difficult to handle you, Leo, okay? This is how whoever you be in a relationship with, this is how they feel about you. This is something that you need to work on, okay? Sometimes you can come off drama. Like it's a lot of drama with you. Sometimes you can be very emotional, Leo, okay? Sometimes you can be very emotional. You know, you can be very arrogant at times. It's either your way or no way, okay? And then with this Knight of Swords here, that make people want to just run away from you, okay? That's a big turn off. And then some of you guys, Leo, runs from your relationship with this Knight of Swords. Some of you guys run away from your relationship. So you're going to have, it's a lot that you need to work on, Leo, okay? I'm trying to put this in a nice way, but I'm reading the cards. You understand what I'm saying, Leo? And you know what it is that you have to work on, okay? Like I say, this card say you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turn off, okay? And like I told you, part of that, reason why they feel like you too much to handle, okay, because you come off too arrogant. You too demanding with this King of Swords. You want things your way or no way. Okay, you see they had this sword right here. He had this sword right here in his hand. The way you can talk to a person. You understand? You just you can talk to a person very terribly, very bad. You understand what I'm saying? So that's something that you need to work on. You can come off as a lot of drama, okay? Very emotional, okay? Very emotional. And then you can also be the type of person that runs from your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? You run from your relationship. So these is the things that you most definitely need to work on, okay? And I feel like you know this, Leo. I feel like you guys most definitely know this. Let's see. Let me see what else I get. Okay, with the moon card, here's the thing. You guys can be very secretive. Okay, you guys can hold secrets. You guys can hold secrets. And maybe that something that, well, whoever that you be dating, that's something that they can't deal with, okay? It's something that they can't handle. It's too difficult because remember your card here, your shadow card says you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff, and that is something that you need to work on. Basically saying these things here is what you need to work on, so you can be very secretive. You understand? You can be holding shit back in your relationship or just in life, period. Okay, this don't necessarily mean that you acting like this in relationship. This just who you are. This can be you. This is some of the things that you need to work on, okay? And I feel like you guys most definitely know that, Leo. Okay, yeah, now you have the 5 of Wands, okay? You can always be the type of person that likes to be in competition with other people. That's something that you need to work on. You be getting into it with other people, okay? You be talking about other people, okay, with this 5 of Wands here, okay? And let's see what else we get. It's time you need to make a change and do some shadow work, Leo, and work on yourself, okay? And this is not what I'm saying. Stay focused saying. This is what the cards is showing me, okay? Okay, and also with this 6 of Cups here. Also, you could be difficult because at times you act childish, okay? You're not being that adult that you need to be, that grown up, that person that you need to be. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like you need to also work on your loyalty, okay? Because sometimes you may not be loyal to other people, okay? And understand, this is shadow working, okay? This is some of the things that you need to work on. If you don't feel like none of this applied to you, Leo, don't worry about it. This reading is not for you. But for those who know that this is something that they need to work on, do so, okay? Because what you have to understand, shadow working is all about going back, all the way back to when you was a child, okay? See how this child is here and he's thinking about this? And Leo, this can be just you thinking about doing your shadow working and you going back to your child life, okay? And going back, healing from things, past trauma, okay? Because it could be past trauma that got you here where you at. Have you this way? Have you been very arrogant? Have you been drama, a lot of emotion, or being very emotional, okay? Or always running from problems, always running away from relationship problems. You're a runner. You get what I'm saying? Holding secrets. Always feel like you need to be in competition with other people's, okay? Maybe it's something in your past that got you here from the start. And that's the reason why you need to do this shadow work. This is what you need to work on, okay? And they say you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff, okay? So these is the things that you guys need to work on, Leo, okay? And I feel like you guys most definitely can do it. And just know this is not what Stay Focused saying. This is what the cards is showing me. This is what the cards is showing me, okay? So let me pull an angel number card for you guys. Okay, good luck. That's the key word, good luck. And it's 777. Good luck, okay? It say this message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others, okay? So it's all about, the key word here is spiritual awakening, okay? And by you going back and doing this shadow work and working on yourself, you will have a spiritual awakening. You understand? It's all about abundance. It's all about prosperity. And before you can reach prosperity and this abundance, I feel like these is the things that you need to work on. You need to do some shadow work, okay? I truly feel like that. And they say this message is most likely to reach you doing intense uncertainty. So you guys may be feeling intense right now because of this reading. You understand? And that's the reason why this card came up. It's all about good luck. I feel like fortune is on your side. So make sure you guys go and do more research on 777. But you guys most definitely need to do this shadow work. This is something that you need to work on, okay? Because you guys just come off arrogant. You guys is very secretly. Hope I'm saying that right. You guys also feel like y'all always have to be in competition with other people. You guys is a runner. You run away from your problem. You run away from relationship. You just run away from things, okay? And some of you guys most definitely need to work on being loyal, okay? And a lot of you guys is being very immature. You guys need to work on that. I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of reminiscing on your childhood life, okay? And this is what got you here, but I most definitely feel like you can overcome this, Leo. So let me let's pull it's a community, and that's number 23. That's the Oracle card. Let's see what we get here. Once again, I thank you guys, Leo, so much for watching my channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you turn your notification on so you can get notified when I'm doing my readings, when I put my readings out, okay? It says celebration, friendship, breaking bread. We are a collective of work, care, and love of our closest relationship. Our victories are not just our own, but also the fruit of labor of every person who love and support us along the way. This card calls on you to seek connection. Take time to rejoice with friends and find your people again, okay? So community. Get out in the community. Find your friends again. But I'm going to say find yourself, okay? Find yourself. Become that Leo that you know you can be, okay? You guys need to do some shadow work, and this is what you guys need to do and what you need to work on. So let me pull an affirmation card for you guys, and then I'm going to end the reading. Leo, once again, this is not what I'm saying or how I feel about you guys. This is what the card is saying, and this is something that you guys need to work on, okay? So let's see. And remember, this reading is all about shadow work. What is it that what you guys need to work on, Leo, okay? So it say, I'm not a sunrise, I'm the fucking sun. And check this out, Leo. That's who you are. You guys rule by the sun, right? That card didn't come out by no mistake. So you guys, some of you guys most definitely need to work on yourself, okay? And you need to work on what I told you, what the card's saying, okay? You need to work on your attitude. You need to work on just being arrogant, being very secretive, feel like you have to be in competition with other, drama, being so emotional, or always running away from your problems. You understand what I'm saying? And being loyal. And here's the thing, it's not that some of you guys, it's not that you not being loyal to others, you're not being loyal to yourself. Because you got to understand something. Whenever you're doing shadow work, you're working on yourself. So some of you guys is not being loyal to yourself. Let me say that. Because keep in mind, your cards say, I'm not a sunrise, I'm the fucking sun. So you're not even being loyal to yourself. You understand? You're not the sunrise, you the fucking sun. And that is so true because you guys is ruled by the sun, Leo. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so once again, I thank you guys, Leo, so much for watching my channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you like this reading. Make sure you guys turn your notification on so you can get notified when I put my readings out. And also, just know whenever you find my reading, you find my reading right on time. Until next time, you guys have a beautiful day. Ashe.